Welcome back to Warcraft, and next autumn 2019, $14,000 on the line. We're in Group A, round of 16. We already have Lynn in the winner bracket final, and now we will determine his opponent. Sock versus Fly is up next, and we're getting pretty close, actually, to the game. They host this in quick succession, and I'm actually not sure who I'm favoring here. In the past, like, ask me 2 months ago, and I would say Sock is the big-time favorite in this match. He pretty strong against Orc. Apparently his stats against Fly aren't too good. That surprises me as well. Fly has been tearing it up recently. Here we have the two players. The first match is going to be played on Amazonia, the neutral map between them. But yeah, Fly, whenever it was offline, he was great. So how good is he online now? In, what was it? PPL, he challenged TH in a great series. Sock making it to top 8 in WGL summer 2019, obviously, and since then has established himself as one of the top 10, top 12 players in the world. So these two forces are clashing now. Winners versus Rogue Warriors means we have almost all 4 great clans represented already in this round of 8. So, game starts. Without further ado, we have Amazonia as our first map. We have Sock in the upper right as human. We have Fly in the bottom left as an orc. So, will it be the Farseer? Will it be the Blade Master? And this map, pretty safe to say it's going to be a Farseer, I would say. For the early harass, I think the Blade Master times are most likely over here. Yes, and there we have him. Wait, is it? That's a late altar. What the hell, Sock? It's a early footman, late archmage. Okay, interesting. This means the Farseer will be out quite a bit faster. But we're gonna have more footmen to creep, so maybe he's using the footmen to distract. Exactly, sends them over immediately. Can he interrupt the creeping to prevent level 2 for the Farseer, or force the harass into the Orc base? I think he's just gonna... kind of the question what the human is doing. Is he creeping to level 2, which is guaranteed here? To allow the Farseer to cross the map. Seems like it. Oh, he's pulling the creeps to the lab, but that didn't work too well. Big damage on him already, but the creep AI is already a little fucked up. Thank you, Taker, for the host. But now the lightning shield creep isn't working for Fly. That means no level 2 immediately. And level 2 for the Archmage. Ring of Protection for him. Never too bad against the physical damage of Orcs. But a very early Arcane Tower as well. Sock playing it kind of careful. The Footman still survives. Good macro at the moment as well. But same goes for Fly, who's still chasing him. Not too sure who got the last hit here. Wolves are about to expire, so the Footman should be safe. There we go. Resummons them. Footman is safe for now. Needs a lot of healing or a Shadow Priest, but he has 3 melee soldiers to defend this at home here. Malicious being called as well. This should be a very fast tech for Fly though, who is low lumber already. So yeah, he invested into double burrow and the tech. And there's no tech for Sock yet. Also no lumber mill and more pressure and more militia calls. This goes into the lumber income, of course, and delays the tech. Nice deny. More and more important in Warcraft 3. Now attacking. But that's like half attack behind, if not more. So it was a solid defense. 0 experience for Fly. Couldn't get a last hit, couldn't get a summon, couldn't get one single worker. And that was the reason for Sock's build, I guess, just to be safer. Having more to work with earlier on. Using less militia instead of this one footman to have a faster attack. And now The Farseer is down to 50%. Oh, gets the Water Elemental though, most likely. Can he be denied? Yeah. Nice play by Sock. Really well done. Finally, the first little chunk of experience. But that wasn't worth it. He has to do the damage on early tier 2. He's very low on both of his units. Shop is coming. The footmen all safe to the back. Nothing was lost. And yeah. Question is, what is it? Early Wyvern? Early Shaman? This this Creep Steal would be huge, but yeah, no way for him to get that against 3 workers. 3 footmen. So yeah, this save build worked quite well, but the decision oftentimes is not done at tier 1. But the question is, how many Shaman can he get out? How effective can he be? And will he have, will Sock have the time to go into breakers? It's a TEC. It's a Spirit Lodge as well. Oh, nice healing cancel with the Wolf. The level difference of the first heroes is big, but Sock is not level 3, he prevented that. The first lightning shield creep here. Okay, denied, I'm not sure, I don't think so. But he's so hurt, Fly! Used to losing his first heroes, but not against creeps, man. Alright, he gets chain lightning here. He's gonna have a lot of casters, but the flute would be great for Wyvern, and he goes for Wyvern. How effective is that going to be? The TC can get level 2 immediately if there's some kind of reinforcements from the lab. But Sock is still in punching range. Stealing the trolls away, scouting, stealing the nulls away. I really like his position so far. Oh, can get us around. Nicely played by Fly. Oh, that was sweet. Imagine now having Stomp. Again, a question I raise. Oh, the watermelon is enough. No, Fly is moving the Farseer away. Stomp on though! Out of nowhere! Oh my god! What an arrival of the Mountain King! He was behind the trees. Fly didn't even see it coming! And therefore no TP and the first hero is lost. Oh my god. Good eye sniper. Even I didn't see it coming at first. Well, even I. Should I say that? I don't think so. It is solo experience for the TC, of course. So it is level 2, but just imagine having Stomp here. Then he has more damage and the stun. This is way more threatening. Forces the TP earlier. And then the bolt won't arrive. We have a level 2 MK already. Ouch! Sweet, sweet, sweet plays. And Sock is definitely leading right here. Another Stormbolt. We also have Slow. 2 Shaman out. For the Purgers, it's big experience for the TC, and that's oftentimes a key to success. To have this early level 2 Storm. Would love to know the Archmage's level with this. Not sure if he got to level 3 already. But all the freedom in the world now. Sends the Archmage away, so that's definitely level 3 for him. And close to level 3 for the Mountain King as well. First Heal Scroll is available on that TC. Observer refusing to click on heroes and stuff. Okay. Big creep jack coming for Sock, who has this game in pretty much complete control. Last hit goes to him, and that's level 3. Consumable is the big healing. Okay, but not great. Level 2 wolves summoned against the breakers, but the breakers are in early and stay on the wyvern. Oh, it's a disaster for Fly trying to get out with the storm, but the damage is not enough to kill him, but that wyvern is certainly out of the fight, so pretty much no damage for Fly as the berserker is falling as well. The storm doesn't really affect the breakers. The footmen are here to die already. Mountain King with clap, sweet, takes out the shaman. Lightning shield finally, but that was one of the last ones against the militia. It's freaking awesome. The stun does tons and tons of damage. If Sok has one heal scroll though, this is safe to say that he's winning this fight. Fly is surviving nicely for now. Big healing use, control magic coming into play as well for Sok. And the casters are nicely positioned. Wyvern again taking a lot of damage. Tries to save it with a speed scroll. Chain Lightning getting a kill, but that is a level up for the Mountain King. Fly getting more kills than he should, and the heal scroll saves 2 units. How much mana is on this Mountain King, I wonder? TC is completely dry. Has to disengage. But he lost quite a few shaman. The Wyvern were low. Fly still at 45. But this creeps Jack was quite big. Gyros now. In combination with the mass casters. Supply lead is on Fly's side. And he got 2 level 3 heroes. But the same should go for Sok as well. And the longer the game goes, the better it is for the Korean. I'm still of the opinion that late game you should switch to Shockwave. Good mana on the TC now, 375. But the big level ups are quite far away. Chain Lightning 2 is big. But level 5 is far away. Invo Potion, super tanky MK. Archmage has nothing though, not even level 2 aura. That definitely is a problem. And are these gyros enough? Some orcs made the mistakes recently to not snipe a number of gyros right away. Or go for bats or anything. So there was the counter to the wyvern. But with 3 wyvern up and only 1 gyro, that's easy snipes. And there you go, Fly with the right priorities. TC disabled, lots of feedback damage already. The anti-air is distracting at most. So the wyvern couldn't put in the damage, only now do it. Level 4 Archmage, Wind of Mana Stealing being used. Another Stormbolt kicking in. Clap as well. Right clicks. And a TP out by Fly. Well played by Sok. Keeping the gyros alive. And that's super important as you need to accumulate the numbers. You need them like twice as many gyros as wyvern maybe. A little less if they have flak cannons. But yeah, Sok with a good fight. And I love these Stormbolt breaker focuses. To just burn as much mana as possible. Of course also to do a little damage. Kind of a problem like you can't use too many Stormbolts on the wyvern. Because you need them against the TC, so if you don't have enough gyros, these wyverns are a real threat. But same goes for the breakers. The number of breakers is a game deciding factor here. Invo Potion on the MK. To keep him safe and focused, but with his inventory and the 2 rings of protection, he's absolutely safe. And still the big level ups are far away. While Sok got the level 4. And for him, every single level up matters. Level 4 gives him a big clap. And the big aura. So these wolves, as we saw, don't do anything anymore.
Forces are under attack.
Thanks to control magic. Little bit of harass, but with his arcane tower, doesn't even do anything. Wolves stay at 50. Fly trying to get a little bit of gold in. We saw control magic there, by the way, to have the wolves in the human army. I think Sock can be pretty confident. Breaking upkeep, yeah, he is. He knows he has the advantage. And Invis summons the wolves for scouting. Oh, how sweet. How did he... watch the ward. Okay. How did he see them? Lucky position there. Invis MK as well. Using the wolves nicely, but there isn't much to spell. There isn't much lightning shield either. And again, control magic. This feats experience. Oh, these gyro numbers! The Wyvern, they have no chance in the air. And then where's the damage? The stun was good. 2 Wyvern down immediately. Another volley and the 3rd Wyvern is down. And all that Fly is getting here is pretty much only the wolves. Level up for the Mountain King. Clap again and snare. Nice to save the TC for now. To save himself from an invul potion. There we go. Went off mana, stealing right click. He didn't use the invul. Oh, Fly. More damage coming in, but he buys the time with the Scroll of Healing to go into the invul. There needs to be big stomps and big kills, but that's a lot of dead supply in the air for Sock now. So on the ground, can Sock hold this? He needs a carry MK. Question is, how much mana does he have, and does he have potions and all? Oh, Militia coming into the fight now. Chain Lightning welcomes them. Sock needs heal scrolls. If he stays in this fight longer, this could turn around, even with the support. Chain Lightning rattling through again, but not the lethal damage right there. Another great heal scroll. Man, these items could save Fly the fight somehow, even though it started horrendously. Chain Lightning again. Castles are most likely all safe in the bag. But Fly holds against all odds. Shouldn't lose too many breakers now. His front is completely gone. He's diving for the TC. I think there's no items this time to save him. It is the good old speed scroll. But he needs time now. But yeah, gyros are dead supply. They just pretty much block Wyvern now. But a pretty cool back and forth game. I thought at 2 fights that Fly would lose it. This is a big risk he takes. This is a big risk he takes. Can't trap the golem. And Sock is getting closer. Fly invested a lot of gold into items. 3 Kodos, by the way. He's countering breakers with Kodos. I'm not even sure if he had the time to devour already. Control magic again. He just wants this TC gone. And he is tanky, but not super tanky. Trying to take out the first Kodo, but they also soak up a lot of damage. The ground army. Oh, this stun was amazing. No TP on this Archmage, and Sock might be in trouble here. Invis stomp again. No reveal. Oh, double kill. Oh my god, this Chain Lightning was insane. Militia have to carry it. He has to get rid of this TC. He's trying so hard. He's throwing everything at him, but he's making it to the shop and gets another invul. This time the TC. Oh, is he safe or not? No! He didn't use the invul he had, and the Stormbolt connects. Can he get the revenge kill? The Mountain King rises up to 5, right? He is super strong. And the clap now. Oh my god, the damage. Super back and forth games. Super back and forth fights. Sock still at 57, but he's gotta be hella careful of the Chain Lightning! Or was he just baiting? Because that was a super strong Stormbolt. The Farseer is in trouble as well. Can he run away? Is there a Stormbolt? Is there a Stormbolt? Then he needs to purge the Mountain King. Or can he apply another slow? The hero's back! Archmage from the tavern. Didn't see him coming. Fireballs right in the face. And the second hero for Fly falls as well. Level 5 Archmage. Oh my god, what a freaking game this is. GG by Fly, and Sock takes map number 1. Super cool fights between them. Great time to still have the resources during that fight to revive the Archmage. That was, yeah, maybe the key. We had high level heroes here that, well, should have favored the human in general, but a TC, if he rises to level 5, he's such a big weapon. Same goes for the Mountain King. It's always in this matchup at the moment about the second heroes, and Fly got it. Sock got it, sorry. But this is super promising. Maybe Fly too heavy on the Wyvern. Maybe if he has 2 bad riders in the fight, which are kind of quick to produce, he gets rid of these gyros and can have the Wyvern. And then he has the damage. That was absolutely a lack of damage. Later on, Chain Lightning was strong over time, but not strong enough apparently. So yeah. That was Amazonia, the neutral map. Now it's Fly's map choice. We will have an Orc Mirror in the second round, that's for sure. Question is who will face Focus in the lower bracket and who will be facing Lin in the upper part of it. Okay. You were quite in favor of Sock, but not too many votes, so it's not really too meaningful here. Do we have some odds from Warcraft 3.info? Oh, they favor Sock as well, quite heavily. In case you didn't know, you can bet virtual gold on Warcraft matches on Warcraft 3.info, the best scene page we have. David and the editors doing God's work here. So map number 2 is Last Refuge, and I can't see a Blade Master here, which is very rare nowadays in this matchup, but if someone plays a Blade Master, it's Fly on Last Refuge. A pretty even matchup. I was looking forward to this the most. I'm not the biggest fan of an Orc Mirror. And seeing Sock is always great. Seeing Fly is sometimes frustrating, but always entertaining. Be right back. So yeah, still so much shit in my head from this little cold I caught on Saturday. More than 800 viewers. That's pretty cool to see this early on. For next, we will continue our coverage tomorrow with the insanest group we've seen in a long time. We have Infi and Soed in one Winnerbracket semifinal, and the craziest clash you can imagine, the rematch of WGL semifinals, Happy versus TH tomorrow around 9 a.m. I think. Remo's gonna cast it for you. And on Friday, Group C or D with Lorelai Chimiko Romantic WFC and or Colorful Yumiko Moon and 120. So pretty big matches ahead here in next autumn. And Saturday and Sunday we go into Yule Cup, but damn, it's a lot of content here at Back to Warcraft. For the competitive scene, we have match number 2, match points for Sock. If he advances here, he's gonna get into the Winnerbracket final against Lin. Fly would play an Orc Mirror against Focus in the lower part. So an Archmage again. And I didn't quite catch it. Is it a Farseer again? Yes, it is. So this kind of confirms that Blade Master in this matchup is completely out of meta. If not Fly, if not LR, then what else? This time, Sock not too passive actually. No Arcane Tower. This Archmage wasn't delayed. But he gets level 2, and that's the most important thing. Having the regen, being able to spam more water elementals to help in the defense is great, while not losing too many passings. And this first one was microed nicely, but not nicely enough. Got the kill.
A player's forces are under attack.
But yeah, the trades should still be won by this Archmage. Oh my god, this inventory of Sock's first hero is great. Claws and Mantle. +9 right away. That's an Archmage's dream. If he fills this little holes in the base, I mean, the wolves can squish through all the holes, so you have to position some units there. So how much did this harass give Fly? Like 40 experience?
A town is under siege.
One worker delays attack a little. It's kind of reliant on Wyvern again. And that's why Sock is going for the Lumber Mill to build 2 guard towers. Or 1 guard tower even would be enough. And he has super low lumber, so 2 flies with 1 strike. Ooh, sharp. Archmage a little out of position, but Fly wakes up the creep. But to not much impact here. Wonder if he got some items. What was he supposed to go for? Boots already? Can't imagine. Ooh, a second worker would be bad. He gets that second worker, but no experience actually. Okay. These little harasses start to pay off if he gets this tower. If he doesn't get the tower, then the harasses stopped. Only 1 peasant repairing, 2 peasants repairing. Is it enough? Oh, just barely kills it. So the wolves can still be hungry and feast on the workers of Sock, who's losing his 3rd one. Definitely slipping in micro there. Could have sent him back to buy at least more time.
Forces are under attack.
But alright. Raider Walker. No Wyvern Shaman.
A town is under siege.
That's surprising. Is he still going for a Wyvern? Yeah.
Players' forces are under attack.
But Sock sees this. But what can he do against it? This Wyvern, like the presence of the Wyvern, the vision of the Wyvern, forces the Archmage back, because otherwise he's gonna lose way too many workers. He's already down to 100 lumber. And can't even go for the Sanctums. So, in the end, this was a great early for Fly. Even though his levels are low, but he didn't creep anything. Like nothing on his side of the map. This all goes to the TC. Oh, this will be super late. Super late everything for Sock. Again, he's going for the Endurance Aura. He can chase with that a little, but since everything is hurt, kind of needs to retreat. Might start creeping here. Oh, is he positioning himself for more shots on the Farseer?
A town is under siege.
Wolves continue the harass. He can't get kills. He does chip damage, but that's about it. Solid positioning by Fly. Yeah, he couldn't get the tower up. Archmage is far away from home. This is more killed workers. And an even more delayed second Sanctum. Plus we're getting levels now. Oh, this looks good. So the Stormbolt is out. The Wyvern might be dealt with now. Is the stun long enough? No, not even close. Nice multi-view here. This is scary for Sock. There's more hero focus now with Raiders, more sustain with Walkers. Not much Dispel, so the Water Elementals and the Archmage's levels in general are more important. And he wants to be so aggressive and take out units right away with that Mountain King. Second one used. Who gets the last one? We don't see it. Okay, with that Stomp, it definitely was the TEC. That was pretty much one of the only Stomps. Mana shouldn't be too high. Oh, he actually gets one more off. It actually surrounds the Mountain King. I don't think there's enough damage to kill the TC. Nope. Sock taps out. That was an easy game for Fly. Pretty much perfect right from the start. Constantly goes for the harass. Sock with that... Not with that defensive build. Had not much to stand against that. Not the number of footmen he needs. Not the tower he needs. And Fly abused that. Had great timings in his attacks as well. Just chipping away on the workers. Gets one here, one there, one there. And forced a lot of repair as well. So super late casters. He needed a great creep jack. He got one grunt, but then got caught out of position. With the level TC already. Good decision making by Fly as well. And even without a Blade Master. That's nice to see as well. Thank you, Sursa, for the 3-month resub. Creep Jack! Yep, gonna be back tomorrow at Creep Jack. First Office, then Creep Jack. It's gonna be good. So again, in our second set, we go full distance. That's how it's supposed to be. That's how we like it. But now, the downside, of course, for Fly is that he lost map number 1. This means Sock's map will be played as the decider. Nice little advantage here for the human for winning the first game. But yeah, Fly realized the build. And the late tower, and then Wolves constantly in the base. Really well played. Kind of makes you wonder why he was stuck to the Blade Master for so long if he's so good at wolf control. He didn't lose many, he didn't feed the Archmage. Really nice to see how he's back and how he gets back, and that's yeah, Fly is not giving up series so easy anymore. Kind of a new Fly again. What is it? His third spring? Fourth spring? It's baffling. I wonder what map 3 is. Echo? Echo is pretty random. Could see Terranas as well. Would be very curious to see... Oh no, Terranas. Oh, sorry, I forgot. We are in Human versus Orc, not an Orc mirror. We will see the map right here. It's Concealed Hill. Okay. Yeah. Terranas was most likely the first veto for Fly. And Echo Owls was most likely the second one. So Concealed Hill. This must be Farseer again, right? Pretty sure about that. Sock was one of the few players who played a fast expansion versus Orc a couple of times. Not here necessarily. This should be pretty straight up. Map is pretty good for human as it's so big. You can run away from the wolves. The distance from Fly's base to the main of Sock is rather big as well. But if Fly finds him and keeps track of him, this is a really rough map for leveling. Well, the Orc should have an easy-ish time for the TC. And of course the Orc has the fountains here. Or, actually both players have the fountains here, so early pressure against the heroes. Maybe not worth it too much, but the fountains are so far away from the main that you can't really allow it. If the human parks his heroes there, he will lose too much XP. If the Orc parks his heroes there, then the burrows are unprotected. And maybe there's a little bug because the game is not starting. Sometimes we have this on NetEase that we have to restart. Thank you, Fezofasp, for the 13-month resub, and Koshkin for your Prime. Much appreciated. Yeah, the numbers on screen are actually the score. Who would have thought? These guys you see are the players, by the way. They play this game now. The deciding game, the deciding map, Concealed Hill, Sock in the blue, Fly in the red, as humans and orcs should be. So, Farseer again, very, very likely. Blade Master gives you a little more control and more speed and more dash damage, but you want the AoE, and it is the eternal battle of Farseer versus Archmage. Things we've seen in 2004 are things we see in 2019 again. Okay, I really hope they're turning off the music soonish. But sometimes they just keep on forgetting, apparently. Sorry about that. But we need a little in-game sound as well, right? So we have to suffer through the repetition. So the winner of this map faces Lin. The loser faces Focus. The winner is just one series away from the playoffs in Guangzhou. And the question is, will Sock find him? Will Fly find Sock? And how well can Sock defend his main? He's too late for the creeping. Oh, Water Elemental dead. Well, it's kind of okay since you don't want to give it to your opponent. This time we get the tower. That was massively lacking in map number 2. No Arcane Tower means no additional damage to summons. Nice block! It's so hard to keep the wolves out of the base. Even saves the second militia, or the first militia. For a little while at least. Ooh. Militia called again. That was a little mistake. Could have saved that one for sure. Was busy elsewhere. Putting some pressure on the Farseer, but not without summoning the second set of wolves. But this time the tower is untouched. This time the tower will come up. And this time it's a late tech again, yeah. But the Sanctums won't be too late. The heroes won't be too late. And Fly's success is pretty much 0.
A player's forces are under attack.
But he kept the Archmage away from 2. That's the second goal, pretty much. To delay the tech as fast as possible. And delay level 2 as fast as possible. The Wyvern, in general, didn't work too well. And I think the... What did the Walkers do? I mean, we didn't see them unfold because the game was over too quickly. Oh, I love this. This is exactly what I pointed out in the W League finals. Human kind of started to learn to dodge this lots of scouting from orcs. The wolves and the Farseer, they're kind of everywhere. But Sock makes it work, getting level 2.5 boots there as well. So he gets the turtles without being interrupted, and he gets the bottom right. But now the footmen are far, far away. That's kind of the downside of this. So he's losing the second worker. Okay, but... Oh, the third worker would be a little much. Is he realizing it? Yep, triple kill. Nicely done by Fly. A little sloppy by Sock to not save it in the back fast enough. The Farseer is getting something, but of course, this is all just preparation. Would love to see Sock's resources at the moment. We see the Shaman again. And no Beastry this time. Is he playing the third different mid-game strategy in the third game? Okay, we have plenty of lumber for Sock. Enough for the Shadow Hunter, for the Mountain King. And the Sanctums. Again, he's finding these little camps. You're under so much pressure, and you have so little time to make creeping work, but Sock is doing this greatly. I think he got that last. It could be level 3. Fly needs to deny big time. That didn't really work, and now with the wolves. That's an easy level 3 for this Archmage. Here we go, and this is not what you want this early. So yeah, it's Grunt Shaman with Expo. The first time Fly is switching it up, but this Archmage is seeing this now. It's nighttime, but he should have seen it. At least the positioning of the TC. That doesn't necessarily mean an expansion. Oh, Stomp! And this is why early Stomp is so good. But also the Cloak is nice to have. Archmage can't do anything but 3 footmen. Or the reveal doesn't work. Is the damage enough? Water Elemental's footmen. Everything is trying to fire away. No, one more volley would have been enough, but it isn't. Oh. Do you hear that? The sound of silence. Thank God they found the pause button. So Expo wasn't stopped, but is super hurt. This will fall. There's no way. With Archmage here, he should have the mana. He has the mana. It's the level 2 Water Elemental. There's no way to get this Expo through. I'm not sure if he cancelled that. He cancelled it so late that it barely made a difference at the resources. Ouch. Ouch, 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 ouch. Fly, that hurts. This is live at 9:45. My vacation just got better. You got a nice week for vacation, man. We're gonna be here tomorrow, Friday as well this early. Okay. Fly didn't cancel this. Almost 400 gold out the window. And the Mountain King had quite some time. But creep check by Fly now. So, where's the Stomp? Where's the Stomp? He's purging the Water Elemental to get rid of that damage, but the Stompbolt was real good. Gets one of the Grunt out, but trades it for a Sorceress. Good trade, I would say, to get just rid of the slow. Footmen are fighting the backline. Purchases are nice, but still 2 Water Elementals alive. He's not focusing them correctly. But they are just walking around, so it's not really good damage coming in. He's sniping so many Shaman, though. Heal potion on the Archmage, going into Shadow Melt, so he's not that threatened here. And the first breakers are coming in fast. The Stomp doesn't do too much. Oh, the Archmage! There's no TP on him! There's no consumable at all. Why do you position yourself that close to the forest, man? It's dangerous in there. Not as dangerous as, what's it called, Fungorn? But you're always close of being surrounded. He had such a great engagement and such a great read on the expansion, and then this. Is it again a Tavern Revive? Big experience level 3.7 already. This TC, you should not nuke him. Archmage is back, only for the aura, but only level 2 MK. Kind of depends on how much mana these shamans have, but this is real dangerous. Oh, Sock. He's trying to kite. Because with the aura, he should be better in longer fights. He just wants to get rid of the mana. Oh, Archmage again! So close to all the grunts. But with militia support, alright. Can he overcome this? He's getting a lot of grunts here. For almost no losses. I mean, if he loses militia, whatever. Cuts the front line in half. Oh, but that's level 3. He should be aware that Sok is a fan of control magic. So level 2 wolves don't do anything really. And the Witch Doctor immediately sniped, otherwise it gives too much vision. And is this again the mass caster strat by Fly? We've seen this a couple of times in the past, where he goes master casters. Uh-oh, Archmage purged again. This cloak is saving his ass for the 5th time or so. But is he still playing without a consumable? Is he still playing without a TSP? Oh no, GG Sock. Suicidal Archmage cost him the game. Twice. Fly the second orc in the winner bracket. That Witch Doctor got him vision there, of course. So he had some impact on the game. And man, this looked good for Sock. He had a good early game, a decent transition, early level 3. But then you throw your Archmage into the hands of grunts and orcs, and you level up the TC, and you level up the Farseer to level 2, and then Chain Lightning becomes a threat. This is pretty crazy. That was a gift to Sock, pretty much, to Fly. So we get an Orc Mirror in the winners finals. That is Lin versus Fly, and we get a Korean human versus Orc in the lowers semi-final, which is Focus versus Sock. Really cool by Fly that he's able to play 3 very different tactics in 3 maps, or on 3 maps. Shows the variety that orcs have nowadays. Sock was kind of ready for it. There was nothing really he wasn't prepared for, except for the Stomps, as his Archmage had no TP. The Stomps were so good throughout the entire game 3. Every time he got the Archmage, every time he had something to get rid of him. Thank you, Cillian Ikea, for the 31-month resub. Sends us a puck champ. Thank you, mate. So, a little highlight reel from the second semi-final. Map 1. Fly denies the creep. And this, look at the Stormbolt flying. Mountain King, whoosh, during the TP. A brilliant move by Sock. And yeah, there was disaster already. Then Creepjack takes out the Wyvern super early. No damage in the fight. But the most important thing has already happened before the first highlight of this game when Fly couldn't get anything to creep here. Yeah, Sock. Pretty much destruction here. Fly did his best, and his Storm Lightning Shield combos were seen very, very rarely in this entire series. This one was really good. Nice back and forth series. That was definitely the game of the series, I think. And control magic. Sock had everything here. Enough breakers to feed back the mana. Good casters, good position, constantly kiting back. And Fly just losing too much, too often. Yeah, the deciding fight here. 3 Wyvern. Is this already the fight? Oh no, I don't think so. Not yet the fight with the mass gyros. But way too much damage there with Clap and... Here's the fight, already after the fight. The Wyvern were gone, eliminated from the gyros. Archmage under pressure, he's throwing everything at it, but the invis save was great. Focus Fire comes into the TC, levels up, gets some HP, but the stun as well. Archmage is safe, casters all safe to the back, priests are healing up nicely. Ah, the Invo was on the Mountain King, sorry about that faux pas. He had an invis potion, but wasn't enough, the Stormwood was flying already. And if you lose your heroes too much in this matchup, you give your opponent level 5. Invis saves again. Fly was not ready for Sock just yet on this map. And against the level 5 Mountain King. There's no way. It was a crazy fight here. Getting the kill still, but the Stormbolt giving a lot of free hits, Fly trying his best to run away. But if you look at the minimap, Sock is sending something to the tavern and the Archmage comes back and then kills the Farseer finally. We skip last Refuge and go into map 3 right away. This Archmage, not enough safety items, nothing to get out there. He had only one thing in mind, is sniping the casters. But yeah, that block with the wolves was really, really genius by Fly, and then no way out. GG. And map 3 goes to Fly. So we're coming back with the lower bracket semi-final. That is Sock versus Focus, and then winner bracket final, and then lower bracket final. So 3 more sets here at Back to Warcraft on this early Wednesday. Thank you, Gooty3, for the €5 donation. Earmarked for tea. Get well, buddy. I drank so much tea, man. I can't even see it anymore. But alright, I hope you are excited for the match that is to come. Sock once again against an orc, this time against this countryman. So stay tuned. Check out the links in the description for ways to find us on social media and to support us. So stay tuned. Gonna be right back.